Hey everybody, it's Sapherz here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you hadn't already guessed by the title of this video, depending on what the title is that I pick, this is probably not going to be a great video for some people. So for the last few months I have been sort of umming and ahhing over my future with YouTube. My current future anyway. The immediate future. And it's something, like I said, I've been umming and ahhing about this for months, and trying to weigh up all the different variables that are involved in the decision-making process and what will impact the decision. And I've come to the decision that I need to take another break from YouTube. So for those of you who are relatively new to the channel, and just as a bit of a refresher for those who are veterans of the channel, about 3 years ago, nearly 3 years ago, I returned to YouTube to make content. Prior to that, I had been on a break for nearly 2 years, or about 2 years. And prior to that, I'd obviously been on YouTube making content for 6 or 7 years. So I've been around for a long time making videos. Some of the oldest videos no longer exist on my channel because I had a big cleanup before my last return 3 years ago. But yeah, I've been around for quite a while. And for the last 3 years, it's been absolutely wonderful. It's been a wonderful process. We've watched the channel grow slowly over the course of those 3 years. It's been amazing to see. And the interaction that I've been able to have with you guys has been absolutely fantastic. Just like the old days, lots of comments, lots of questions, lots of suggestions, lots of bouncing tactical ideas off each other. It's been amazing. I've loved it. It's been absolutely fantastic. But things outside of YouTube in my personal life are getting busier, which is kind of only natural considering that as you get older, things tend to get a little bit busier. I'm going on 32 in a couple of months' time. So, in terms of how old I am, I mean, nearly 32. And things in my life get busier. It's just a natural course. It's a natural progress of things. My work life has gotten busier. My education or my studies have gotten busier. I do part-time studies. That has gotten busier. Things in my real personal life are getting busier in terms of what me and my partner are trying to accomplish together and what we're trying to achieve, what we're trying to get, what we're trying to buy, what we're trying to do. All of those sorts of things take a lot of time out of the day that I have available to me. And then anything that's left over, I have to try and use towards other family, other friends, and anything left after that is obviously what I try and fit in with my YouTube, my hobby. This is my hobby. This isn't a career. I don't get paid for any of this. This is all purely just for fun. I do this all for fun. But recently I've been finding that I have less and less time to be able to invest in YouTube. Into creating the content that I want to create. And it's something that you guys may have seen some subtle signs of in the more recent videos that I've created, where I've gone from having 2 series running parallel to each other and now down to 1, where I've been trying to upload 1 video every sort of 2 days, 3 days. It's now between 3 and 5. I think at most it was like a 5-day gap between videos. And also in terms of video length, I used to aim for about an hour. Most videos were close to an hour or a bit over an hour. Now there's been a couple of videos that have been less than 40 minutes. So we've seen like a drop of like 30-40% in terms of video length, which isn't great. And for me personally, I'm not happy with that. The quality, I hope is still up there. I hope I'm still producing good quality content for you guys. For me personally, I feel like the quality has kind of dropped a little bit as well because of the impacts of upload time and video length and things like that. And I kind of, that doesn't make me happy. It makes me sad because I like to produce as great a content as I can, and I feel like because of things outside of the YouTube universe, things are strained, things are feeling a bit more forced. I'm forcing myself to find time to create a video, and like I said, even if they're less than 40 minutes in length, it feels like I'm having to try and force the situation, which is not great, and I don't like forcing the situation. Things have to run naturally, they have to flow naturally. I need to make sure that I'm having a good time, not just playing the game, but creating the content as I'm doing it. And right now I'm enjoying the games that I'm playing, but the process of creating the content, the videos, so making myself record a video, making myself edit the video, and then making myself upload the video in whatever free time I can find, it's not fun. It's a little bit demotivating or unmotivating, whichever one of those is the correct English term. English language, who knows? The motivation that is either not there or it has been pushed back a lot. And for me, that isn't a great place to be in as a content creator. You have to be enjoying what you're doing, because that will show in the videos that you're creating, and hopefully that will then allow the people watching your videos to also be enjoying it. And I'm sure that plenty of you will say that the videos are really fun, they're enjoyable, the quality is still great, don't worry about it. But if I'm not feeling happy myself, I don't know how I can expect other people to feel happy for the videos I am putting on the table, what I'm offering them. And I think for me, at this moment in time, with everything that I have laid out in front of me, I feel personally like now is probably the right time to take another break. One thing I will say is that compared to last time when I took a break, that I'm not going to put a time frame on this. So last time I said I was going to take a break for upwards of around a year. It ended up being 2 years, but the fact that I put a timestamp on it kind of felt like there was an expectation. Like there was a promise, or there was pressure to make sure I met that time frame. Obviously I didn't, not even close, but the fact that I even put that on there kind of felt like there was an expectation there of a return, and I don't want to put people in that position where they're expecting me to come back in 12 months time, for example. So I want to make sure that when I come back, it is at the right time, for me and for you and for the whole process. I don't want to have to take the break and then be like, right, this time next year in November we are coming back. We're coming back. That is it. This date, that is my return date. I will be back 12 months straight back into it. That's not going to be right. That's not going to feel right. And I feel like that's probably going to put added pressure on things. So this time around, I'm not going to put any kind of time stamp on this. It's going to be a case of, if I return to YouTube, I will return at a point where it is the right time, where everything is ready and everything has fallen into place for that to happen. And I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say in this video. I'm not great with words when I'm talking with these sorts of contexts, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, and you understand sort of my reasons behind why I've come to this decision. I have to be happy with how things are running, and as things stand, I'm happy with my progress in the games, but in terms of how I'm portraying that, I'm not happy with what I'm producing. So I have to be happy, and if I'm not happy, I feel like I'm not going to make you guys happy either. So I need to take this break just so that I can get through a number of the different things that I have going on outside of YouTube. And who knows, it could end up being a case of, only some point at next year that I end up coming back. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like now is probably the right time to do it. Just to add as well, don't worry, the Ered Lewin series will be finished first. I'm not going to cut off here after this video and say that's it. I'm going to say see you later, I'll let you know how things turn out. No, it's a case of I will get the Ered Lewin series finished first, because we are making really excellent progress. We're close to defeating Angmar, so it'd be nice to get that finished first before the break begins. So that will finish first. And also, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be completely inactive on YouTube whatsoever, because this YouTube account is my main YouTube account. It is the account that I use to follow other YouTubers and watch their content. So it's almost going to be impossible for me to not see notifications on YouTube of when somebody posts a question or something like that. So I will see people commenting on my videos. I'll get notified of that, and I will be able to, read people's comments and respond to people's comments. So I will still be active to a degree, but once the Ered Lewin series comes to an end, that will be probably it. That will be when the break starts. So just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. We've just passed the 10-minute mark here on this video, so I'm not going to take up any more of your guys' time today. So once again, I really, really appreciate you guys taking this time out to listen to what I have to say. I hope I've kind of made some sense. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and sort of are respectful of the decision I've made and are happy for me to try and make myself happy outside of YouTube before I, carry on making any kind of videos in the future. And I just want to say, if I don't speak to you anytime soon, then thank you so much for all of the support and all of the feedback and the comments that you guys have provided over the last 3 years since the last return. It's been a brilliant experience and process, just like the first time. And it's been absolutely wonderful, and I'll miss it. I will miss it for quite a while. Hopefully we'll be back at some point in the future, but we'll see what the future holds. Things may change. The doors are all open to us, so we'll see. Right, guys, I'm going to end it there before I ramble on too much longer. Thank you so much for listening to me today. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you whenever I next see you.